by simply just by watching. You earn sliths, and then you can turn them in for redeem them for free games and DLCs. And if you want to see the details, just scroll down. There's on there you'll see where Slith store and how it all works. They'll go into it, so please give the channel a follow. And there's many other great streamers here, but I also use this moment here to do a bit of self-promotion. Like I say, I love being here on Southern TV, but I also have my own YouTube channel where I play games like Order of Battle and Panzer Corps 2 and others, and talk about the history surrounding them. So that's my YouTube channel, and I stream for myself. I know I'm on the weekends now, and I was doing it earlier, but on the weekends on Twitch there, so you can give that a follow as well. So you can just open a new window and open those up. We'll be continuing this, though. I just wanted to do a bit of self-promotion here. Okay, and I'll get to Hannibal's question. There are not many who talk about what the Soviets or UK or US could do better. Okay, here's the thing, Hannibal. We know how to win the war as America. Okay, we know how to do that because they did that. Now, you could say how to do it better. And there's definitely merit to that. But we're, I don't know, debating details on that kind of thing. You know, how could we have better won World War II as America? Or how could we have better held out as Britain? And like, we could talk about the Battle of Singapore, how the Japanese were literally just out of ammunition at the time that they won the battle, and the British had plenty of ammunition, and all they had to do was attack, and they would have rolled up the Japanese because they were literally running out of ammunition with no chance of resupply in any timely manner. You know, that's a massive mistake. That I would say is the biggest mistake the Allies make during the war, at least the British for sure. So we can look at that. And that, in my opinion, might have ended the Pacific War then, because the Emperor Hirohito would have had very serious questions of the Tojo government at that point. What, you didn't take Singapore? You've lost me the whole army that invaded the Malaya Peninsula? You know, that would have been that early on. That would have been a serious question. And of course, we could have easily, and they were working on it, but they didn't expect it to happen so soon. They were working on reinforcing the Americans significantly in the Philippines. So we can look, yeah, they made, and yeah, they did. And we can look at how better the Soviet Union could, again, because Britain is surviving, Soviet Union, yeah, is holding the line. Really, in my opinion, the Soviets, and they make big mistakes in trying to hold off the German attack. But we sort of kind of know how that worked, how that could happen. Now, in my opinion, Japan loses the war the day they decide to go after the Western Allies and America, for multiple reasons. But it is a foregone conclusion. There is, in my opinion, no conceivable, realistic way that the Japanese can win the war at that point. Once they do that, we can talk about before that point if they can, how they can deal with China and problems there. But once they go there, their nail is in the coffin. All they can possibly do is hold on long enough for there to be a general German victory. That's it. But they can't change anything to change the outcome of the war. Again, Italy is so unprepared for the war that a lot of frontline divisions in the Italian army are using World War I artillery. Not World War I models, but actual leftover artillery from World War I. They're still using that. They cannot build, and most Italian divisions have, infantry divisions, have integrated mountain guns in them for two reasons. One, Italy is both surrounded and made up of mountains, so it does make sense. But two, it is very much acknowledged that it is because mountain guns are cheaper to make and use smaller ammunition, so that ammunition is cheaper to make or easier to make in their production scale. It's not like they have a standard amount of artillery for the division and then add mountain guns. No, it's more, oh, well, we're going to have half of an infantry division's guns, or no, a third of the infantry division's guns, instead of being proper field pieces, they're going to be mountain guns, and sort of substitute in as a as a crutch. Italy is that badly prepared for the war. Again, they can only rely upon a German victory. And I do believe, because if you listen to me long, hey, Resurgent, good to have you here also. I always got to say, warfare is a political act, okay? It is politics. Politics is perception. So, if you create the right perception of victory, and Germany does that in the Battle of France, I mean, they're also destroying enemy units, absolutely, but they're creating the panic within the French armed forces that they're being victorious. And so there's points in the American Civil War that the Confederacy could have changed the outcome, won in a sense. There are points that Germany could have won, because had Germany done Barbarossa better, they could have created the perception that they were unstoppable. Not so much were they unstoppable or not, but create that perception in the Russian generals' minds and the Russian privates' minds, everywhere along it. So why fight and die in a war that you're going to lose anyways? Now, by 43, no matter what Germany does, unless they get nukes or something, Germany isn't going to win that war, because there's no longer going to be that perception. You might have more victories, you might make the war last another year or two, but there's no way Germany's going to win that war by 43, for sure, in my opinion. And so they've created, there were opportunities to do that. And so that's why we look at Germany, because it was, in my opinion, a possible outcome that could have happened. And that's one of the reasons why I study it. Okay, Praxis Tactorum, the art, science, and practice of military tactics by retired General Charles Olvero. Okay, I have not heard of that book. That sounds interesting. I'm going to make a quick copy. I'm going to copy that and take a look at it. Let me see if I can copy that text there. There we go. Copy, and I'll just paste that over here. Take a look at it later. So yeah, that is why, to me, I want to look at Germany as a possible what ifs, because I think it comes into the realm of plausibility, where I don't see a Japanese plausible outcome. So I know there's a lot of naval units I haven't moved, and that's sort of this is a really great feature, but with this particular battle, there are lots. And, okay, we'll move you up to there. Lots and lots of other units here that are just like... Okay, yeah, because I'm not doing anything with those forces. Oh, yeah, I know it's these guys here. Sorry, yeah. You're gonna probably crash and die because there's not enough of you. Or maybe there'll be a few left. Land them next turn. Yeah, those guys are gonna... Yeah, we're losing them. Oh, and I should have also brought in some more Germans. So we'll bring in some more reinforcements. Along with technique is 2021. Okay. I'm very much out of the school of Sun Tzu and understanding warfare through those viewpoints. More up-to-date way of thinking. Well, yeah, like I say, I'd never even heard of the author, and I do believe there can be a more up-to-date way of thinking than Sun Tzu, but I still see him as you know, it's short maxims. It's basic ideas with Sun Tzu. And you know, it's simple things like where you're strong, appear weak, or when you're strong, appear weak, however you want to say it. Because you can like here, you know, I can't be strong maybe everywhere, so but appear strong where you're weak and appear weak where you're strong. So you know, they'll leave your weak forces alone and pound on your your strong forces, or where the blows are going to be, you know, where you're thinking about, they're worried about me pushing here, and I sort of want this bridge, but I don't really want anything beyond this bridge here. What I want is Saint-Lô and Cherbourg. So I'm messing around out here to try to distract them from these other places. So that's part of my thinking. And you also have the indirect approach is almost always the best way to go. And so you understand that, and that's the kind of things I'm looking at. Now, okay, we're going to come here, we're going to go to our big guns, and we're going to see about either killing or just so heavily degrading this force. Moved into my barrage range. Yeah, well, now we'll just take him out. And we're not moving off the bridge because we're staying back in. Oh, damn. Okay, well, I want to destroy this unit. I was hoping to be able to fire at this guy also. Okay, bye-bye. He's gone. We'll see about that. But here... heavy infantry here in because we want to get one more attack on these guys before they disappear off the map. And they die. Oh yeah, everything can be deconstructed, and it's trying to understand the battlefield and how it's working to apply them is often what needs to be looked at. Like here, I've got myself in a bad position here. Very, very bad. Part of it is your fault because I'm blathering on with you guys about everything. Oh shit. Okay, we found more enemy. Okay, well, at least we killed them. Come on, kill these guys. Damn, no, they didn't die. They were supposed to die. Didn't they read the script? There was a script out here, I thought, that they were supposed to all die in. The action here. Okay, you come up. You come up. You come up. No, we're not attacking that. We're attacking this. Use the engineers what they're good for. We use terms and maxims, but sometimes only assume we all of us take those meanings for the same thing. Yes, absolutely. Blame the chat. Well, of course I'm blaming the chat. Can't be my brilliance. I'm brilliant. Didn't you know that? Okay, yeah. Try to take this infantry into that while we're here. And we don't need to go next to that bunker. Just a grunt. Well, I don't know about that, but yeah, okay. Yeah, you can move to there. You're gonna move a little closer. And we can also indirectly fire at you. I don't do that enough with these heavy weapons. Okay, now here. Well, let's reinforce. Like I said, those panthers are scary, scary things. Damn, this isn't going well. Okay. Things not going well. Land, get fuel. Yes, I blame the chat. I'm blaming the chat for everything. Everything is wrong is the chat's fault. Hey, you're gonna get shot at. Well, not this time, I guess, buddy. Okay. Need some self-tasks and missions, yes. Hello! Jean Leggy, how you doing? Good to have you here. Well, see, chat is just too much fun to not chat with, so I... spending too much time chatting and not enough time paying attention. These guys are cutting across here to try to get to San Lo because that whole front has stalled out. You guys attacked, so you can't move. Yeah, we'll move you up because I don't think there's any more showing up here. I know there's some AA in there. And yes, I'm doing this out of order. Oh, I'm doing great. Well, I'm doing great. I'm, you know, making bumbling mistakes here, but... Could have done all of that before attacking, and then it would have gone a lot better. And up here, no, here, you can fire again, so bring those guns down. Yep, oh, another 2 levels down. Very good. Yeah, I don't need to push any harder over here. I'm just falling over this way. Mistakes are done to learn from, yeah, hopefully. Yeah, okay. If you want to play really smartly, don't try to entertain a bunch of cool guys while playing. Just concentrate on the game. There, I know we've reinforced. Okay, this vehicle up. Okay, well, oh, let's purchase. British first. British first. We have 3 command points, so... Oh, well, yeah, probably just infantry here at this point. Purchase and deploy. Yes, and we've been eating up so much American points because I've been wanting to do elite reinforcements. Yes, we'll revive the unit that we lost. We'll come over here to stabilize this part of the front. Okay, now let's click through again. I like this feature, just a little bored of... Okay, here, bombers. Well, let's head in this direction, because that's where I think we maybe need to use you. So one stay out of... That's an anti-aircraft. No, that's a howitzer. I think there's maybe another anti-aircraft gun in there. There's... Maybe I killed it. Well, there's this anti-aircraft gun, and there's... another anti-aircraft gun in here, so I'm just sort of avoiding some of that. There's a big flak 88 over there. Don't really, I guess that merchant ship is there for supply purposes. I don't know. Yeah. And I think also, Hannibal, about your question of why is everyone always so much on how Germany could have won. I think it was a close enough run thing that people for a lot of generations now have been very concerned. It was that, you know, it was so close that they're concerned about Germany almost winning. And, you know, by, like I say, by 43 or 44, you know, all the Allied commanders are all sure they're going to win. And they're right by that point. They know they're going to win, and they're going to win. There really is not a question at that point as who's going to be the victor. But if you look 1940, 1941, even 1942, you very well, you know, the situation could be in doubt. Now, I very much say hey, thanks for following us. We do appreciate it here. By 43, you know, it's really apparent to anyone who really understands what's going on who's going to win and who's going to lose this war. Okay, well. Let's take out these big anti-tank guns. That's what they're functioning as. Now, okay, yeah, you fall back just a little bit there. Heavy infantry, yes, come up. we're going to put sort of, shall we say, a rush on with 3 units there. Yes, we do. Right here. This is not this is a not an armored recovery vehicle, armored vehicle Royal Engineers. This is more of a the ones to, you know, blow up obstacles, kind of thing, you know, assault fortifications, that type of thing, like that over here. And Montgomery's riding around in just a Churchill Mark, what is that, Mark 6. I've left something for you on the Discord server you will find interesting. Okay, thank you, my friend IKB. IKB is one of my friends here. I mean, you actually sort of mean that in a very real sense. Okay, right. This is getting painful. Okay, you come here. You die. Can't really escape with you, so we're going to continue to try to reinforce you. You come up here. Oh, we shouldn't be doing this. I should just be doing this. Cheaper reinforcements. Okay, we know there's an AA piece there, so what we're going to do here is we're going to come here. We're going to bomb this AA. Out of fuel. Okay, you come this way here. Hey, thanks for following Gray White TV. Good to have you here. Okay, you take off. You have enough fuel. We only get 1 off per turn. Who was losing the fuel here? Thought there was somebody losing fuel. I don't. Okay, is it him? They need to land? No, he just took off. Oh boy. Yeah, Hobart's funnies, that kind of thing. Something that special. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. I think it's the spigot mortar type gun thing. So not necessarily, and although it's against land, it's infantry. It's pretty good. Against vehicles, it's not so great compared to where there's 13 and 16 we're here, but it's also good for going after fortifications and some of the stats. But what we're really sort of doing is, okay, I'm sure there's somebody in that town, so we're just moving it. I guess not. Okay. Well, hello, Doug. Yes, Doug G. Right, exactly. Hello, British exile. Oh. Okay, we're going to come here so we get the support in the element. Go to the town and advance. You move into there. You guys will just do regular reinforcement because I'm doing too much. Okay, trying to suppress damage that AA is. Okay, yeah, these are the ones that are losing. Fuel down too low, so they need to land. Okay, now that we've done some of that, let's see, can we damage this guy something? Yeah, I know we're gonna get AA fire, but hopefully no damage there. Mosquito attack, yeah, I know. Yeah, we're Trying to save the Sherman here and the other Shermans and everything else. Okay. Okay, that helped a little bit. Well, Patton. Maybe just ground down will be enough to keep him alive. Right, well, I don't know my schedule for next week, what games are going to be playing for Slytherin here. They haven't published it yet to all of us great creators. Again, if you're new here, please hit that follow button because you can earn Slith coins, which you can turn in if you earn them just by watching. And you can turn them in for free games and DLCs. You can scroll down and see the Slith store, and there'll be the details on how to redeem it. And so they are, I think it's going to be called Matrix Mondays. We are going to be starting to do streaming on Monday routinely. It seems like. I haven't gotten the schedule yet, but that is coming, and I think it may be 3 streams on a Monday. So you want to be around for that. There's a bunch of us will be streaming here, so follow the channel for that. Good, lots of opportunities to earn things. But as much as I like streaming here for Slytherin, I do have my own Twitch channel, which I normally stream on the weekends. I know this is the weekend. I was streaming earlier today on it, but it's all done for today. But you can give that a follow. Open a new window there. And I also do what I do here on YouTube, and play games and talk about the history around the games. So you might want to subscribe over on YouTube